Hello, hello. Cisco here, and I'm coming to you with a new video. This time I'm playing Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. I'm new to streaming, so many of you probably don't know this, but I'm a big Star Trek fan. I've probably watched all of the series, except the new ones like Discovery, Strange New Worlds, and there's like one or two more that I haven't seen, but I've seen The Next Generation, Voyager, Deep Space Nine, a little bit of Enterprise. I didn't watch any of the original series. I started with Next Generation, so I'm kind of familiar with like the little bit of the modern ones. But I've been a Star Trek fan my whole life. I I I think I lean towards Voyager more than anything. But I do love the Next Generation and Deep Space Nine probably equally. It's hard to for me to pick which one of the three I like the most. But it's surprise, surprise. There's a Voyager game, right? Of all series to have a game for, right? So I'm gonna dive into this demo. I want to see what this is about. Let's just jump right in it. This is the first time I'm playing it, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Cutscenes, gameplay, etc. So we'll see how that works. See what happens. Okay, so I'm choosing graphical settings. I have a very high-end PC, so I'll go with Epic. See how that works. I can always turn it down to high. Oh, I like that they use the ship as the gamma. Let's see. Adjust. The left side of the ship should be barely visible. So that's completely dark, but it should be barely visible. So I can see a little bit of the outline. So I'll do one more, and we'll just leave it like that. So they're not using the original music. All right. New game. You are the captain of the Federation starship. I'm no Janeway. Tell you that. Oh wait, I didn't. Oh, they don't have any voice actors. A new ship. Today we embark on a mission to locate a Maquis vessel that has disappeared into the bad lines. Traveling intelligence believes these terrorists have acquired dangerous technology. Tuvok is undercover aboard the ship. I haven't received a communication for him in over a week. The bad lines are treacherous. I can only hope he's safe. In the meantime, I have a starship to prepare for and launch for a new. So, if I remember correctly, the first episode they were docked at Deep Space Nine. So, seems I have a few introductions to make. Okay. Gentlemen, welcome to Voyager. Okay. Ooh. My mouse is laggy. Like I'm already at right. I'm moving right. I'm moving left. It's a little bit laggy. I wonder why. I'll check out the settings after this. So, gentlemen, welcome to Voyager. Ensign Kim, you're fresh from the academy, ready for your first deep space assignment. Am I Ensign Kim? Or is she referring to... I don't know. Oh, there he is. Reporting for duty, Captain. It's an honor to be here. I hope I live up to your expectations. Ensign Kim, I trust you've already met Tom Paris, our esteemed observer, a former Maquis pilot who will help us search the batlines for the Maquis vessel. Is this Paris? He does not look like Paris. Oh, there he is. No disrespect, ma'am. Server is hardly a title befitting my talents. I'm the best damn pilot in the sector. Call me pilot extraordinaire, Edson. The Maquis. Wow. I've heard a lot of stories about them. Relax. I was with the Maquis only for a few weeks before I was captured and sent to a lovely little penal colony in New Zealand. Prison? Enough chatter, gentlemen. All hands, this is the captain. Report to your stations. Helm, take us into the Badlands. Maximum warp. The Badlands, treacherous region of space where violent plasma storms can cripple even the most advanced starships. Captain Janeway observes the swirling chaos from the view screen, a subtle smile playing on her lips. She's ready for the challenge. She always does have a subtle smile, does she? Scanners are picking up no other vessels in the system, Captain. It's your time to shine, Mr. Paris. Any ideas where your former colleagues might be hiding? I wasn't exactly Marquis of the Year, Captain, but they did prefer underground bases, remote planets, and... Captain, I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm reading a coherent Tetrion beam scanning us, and a displacement wave heading towards us. A colossal wave of turbulent energy surges towards Voyager. Its power... Excuse me, I'm drinking something. Dwarfing anything the crew has ever seen. With no time to analyze the threat, emergency measures are initiated. Red alert. Helm, evasive maneuvers. No effect. The wave will interrupt us in 5 seconds. Brace for impact. Uh-oh. Oof. Ooh. As the crew regains consciousness, they find their bridge in total devastation. Twisted metal, sparking consoles, and injured crewmates paint a grim picture. What just happened? That looks terrible. Damage report. Just look around, Captain. Major hull and deck damage. The transporters are offline, and we're receiving casualty reports. How is she even still standing? Bridge to sickbay. Doctor, I've got injured crew on the bridge. Doctor? Damn. Captain, oh, that's right. Wasn't it in the first episode when they went through the whatever this was? The original captain was just, I'm sorry, the original doctor was killed, and her original first officer, who I forget his name. Captain, we're losing systems across multiple decks. The deuterium tanks are empty. Warp core has gone to gray mode. We're on reserves, barely. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Scan for the nearest source of deuterium. External sensors are offline. Stellar cartography must be down. Voyager's blind, Captain. Jamie to engineering. We need stellar cartography back online now. Okay, welcome. Here we go. Welcome to the tutorial. Click on the question mark icon 1 on the left of the screen to revisit any tutorial. Okay, tutorials may pop up. All right. So this is where stellar cartography is gonna be. Oh my God. Let me see. I'm sorry. Let me look around here. So we have Borg nanites. I don't know, gel packs, science points, dilithium, deuterium, energy, batteries, duranium, tritanium, food, crew, 36 to 50, work teams 1 to 1. The crew is the heart and soul of Voyager. Crew is required to operate rooms but needs quarters rations treatment when they are sick or injured. Morale influences how productive your crew is working. Work teams are required to perform repairs, construction, hull repair on board Voyager. Alright, I'm just looking around here, the menus. Oh my god, okay. So my mouse is no longer laggy. That was probably just in the cutscene there. I can't move the map around, so I can only see this part of the ship. I can't see anything over there. So the Euro shuttle. Main deflector. That's right. Isn't the Euro shuttle her personal shuttle? Okay, I think so. And I think the Enterprise E also has one. I think the Enterprise D also had one, but I don't think I've ever seen it in engineering. I kind of like the cutout here. It's kind of cool. All right, so let's figure this out. I can't move. Oh, here it is. Oh, so you move the map with right click on the mouse. Gotcha. Well, let me look at that. Oh, that's so cool. That's what it looks like from inside the shuttle. I don't think there was an episode that showed the Euro shuttle, to my knowledge. Oh, you can go even really deep in there, huh? That's cool. All right. This kind of reminds me of Fallout Shelter. Is the bridge. That's cool. All right. Sorry, I'm just looking around. All right. So let's figure this out here. Phaser control. Where is stellar cartography? I lost it after zooming out. What's this room? Wow. Engineering. Balana wasn't on the ship already. She was part of that the Maquis crew. Maquis crew. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find the room. Where is it? Where's stellar cartography? Oh, here it is. Okay. So what do I have to do here? Switch on. Captain, sensors are picking up something out there, but what Harry is trying to stammer is we're not in the Boundlines anymore. Right, they were taken to the Delta Quadrant where they met the caretaker from what I remember. What is this thing? Where are we? If our sensors are working, we jumped over 70,000 light years into the Delta Quadrant. The Delta Quadrant? How? Captain, life supports are failing. This array will have to wait. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Find us a deuterium source. Okay, scan. Scan points of interest. Alright, so Voyager's here. Let's do this one. This planet, and Class H planet. Uranium. Upgrader to collect more data. Scan points of interest until one is okay. So don't. I guess there's not enough data, not enough uranium to be search the planet. Let's go here. Now we can get deuterium. Okay. So set a course. Set a course. Now get your ship. Okay. There's a bunch of regions you can choose between different approaches with different risks and outcomes, the different colors of the chant. The one represents possible. Excellent is dark green, good, light green outcomes more. Okay. Yellow can include minor setbacks, bad, terrible outcome, provide low rewards, and medium to major setbacks like destroyed rooms, halter. Provide low rewards and medium to major setbacks. If orange and red, the outcomes of those are low rewards and medium to why would anybody want to choose those then? Okay. So set a course for okay. Set a course. Okay, we detected a small debris field scattered across the wide area. The debris appears to be remnants of a vessel. Maybe we can find something useful in here. I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of like Easter eggs, right? If you've seen the episodes, you might run across some things, and it'll be like subtle hints to episodes, which is kind of cool. Hopefully. Okay, so remnants of a vessel. Maybe we can find something useful here. So collect any easily accessible resources. That will give me a max of 440. Use the tracker to try to clump up the debris for easier collection. Collect any easily resources. I wonder if, I mean, Voyager's damaged, right? I feel like if you use the tractor beam, it might pull resources, but which would reduce the ship's, integrity or whatever, but gives me a high reward of a little over 200 more. Let's do that. Let's take the risk. Unfortunately, there were less useful parts than we hoped scattered in the debris. So I only was able to get 200, so that was what? Wow. Less than half? Wow. Okay. So I guess that's it, right? So let's go to the next one. A Y planet. Scan. Let's scan. Oh, you can't. But I guess you can set a course and just risk. Let's go. Another small debris field scattered across a way. The debris appears to be remnants of another remnants of a vessel. Is that right? I feel like that's wrong. Let's do this one. Okay, cool. So I got the max. Now deactivate gray mode. Okay, Captain, ready to increase warp core output. Warp core is the reactor that powers the ship. To generate energy, it continuously consumes deuterium. Depending on the reactor level, you produce more energy, but more deuterium is acquired. To increase the power output by selecting the engineer's description. Okay. So it's in gray mode, working. Core integrity 120 out of 120. Management. Core heroes. I'm sure Bailana will be here at some point. All right. Well, let's go. How do you do this? Just click. Oh, there we go. energy levels are returned to normal, Captain. Good. Now what about this thing? This array? I can't tell, Captain, but our scanners detect a Maquis vessel next to it. Scan for life signs. Try hailing them. Yeah, scan for life signs. Chance 100%. Scan the ship for life signs, Ensign. There's no one aboard. 40%, but plus additional 35. What about the array? Right. Is one of them Vulcan? I'm not sure. Councils are weak. We'll just have to see for ourselves. I want a transporter room required. Repaired and ready. Got it. They're trying to get us to a duranium deposit. We'll need it to repair the transporter. Okay. So this symbol is tritanium. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong one. Duranium. So we're going to need to go this one. Set a course. Oops. Can't do this one. So 42. Okay, so we have everything we need. Engineering is standing by to repair the transporter room. Alright, it's back online. Mr. Paris, set a course for the array. It's time we get some answers. Alright, so we're going back here. What is the symbol here for? Alright, set a course. See what happens. Get ready for your first away mission. Send a series of challenges. Heroes possess skills 2 and traits 3. Alright. So what is this? This is medical, because he's like the doctor's nurse, right? He can repair. I don't know what this means. Leadership, maybe? Repair and science? What is this? Doesn't say anything. Okay. Start mission. Captain? We seem to have material in the middle of a cornfield. This place, it was like a kind of a huge, like a holodeck, right? Wasn't the caretaker, like when they went inside, it was like a simulation. Alright, anyway. We seem to have a materialized in the middle of conflict. This place is eerily similar to Earth, but something's off. Any suggestions? Look for any footprints or noises. So I would think, like, if you're landing on an unknown planet or place, you want to like scan, right? So I think we should scan. But I don't know. Does this mean you have to you have to have 29 to get this? I don't know. Let's try it. Let's try this. Failure. Offers no helpful readings. Okay. So old man sits on the porch. fatigue. Captain, this old man seems harmless. He might know what's going on here. How should we approach? Demand to know what's going on. Try to read his body language. Reading clues. Argue with facts that this can't be. No, this doesn't seem. I would say this one. Something feels off, like he is putting on an act, but they can't quite put his finger on it. He invites them into the state of the farm. Okay. There's an advance. You can select more than one hero for a challenge if they possess the required skill. Bowman isn't much help. We're trying to find ourselves. These farm behind the house, it rains off the charts. There's something strange about it. The barn. For a hidden door, trying to analyze what these mean. Trying to break the illusion. This seems right because, right, I'm thinking about like what does this mean? So you need at least 30, but combined it's 35. You need 40. He has 29. Right, I think this is really the only way. Yeah. Harrington trying to disrupt the field, causing a flicker in the air. But before they can break the illusion, the people from the field burst in, building web farms as tools. And then we got, what is this? We got something out of it. Consequences. Sometimes you have to make major decisions that have influence on how the story proceeds. These decisions are marked with a golden outline. Oh, there's Chicote. They are being held, Captain. We must get them out of here. Wake up the tattooed man. Wake up the half Klingon woman. So that's B'Elanna. Wake up the tattooed man. I wonder what in the show, which one did they wake up first? If it's actually playing out exactly like the episode. I don't remember. I'm gonna do the half Klingon woman. Wait. So this is what is this? 28. This is 537. I feel like I need this more though, right? Because I only have 28. And let's see, Tom Paris, 8 out of 13. I'm gonna go with Chakotay actually. See what happens. Success. Rushes towards the tattooed man, hoping to shake him. As he reaches the old man, stops him. A look goes on his face before Tom can react. The blind white light fills the room and everything goes black. Uh-oh. Cool. Mission complete. Okay. Unavailable. Janeway anxiously awaits the return of her away team when Tom expecting resources behind her. What happened on the array? Captain. We lost contact with you several hours. What? We were there only for an hour, right? Harry was beside me. Then he's still on the array, but why are you released and not Maquis are hailing us? Captain, put them on the screen. I'm Commander Chakotay of the Maquis. The chief engineer, B'Elanna, is missing. Is she with you? No, Commander. One of our own is also missing. It seems that we share a problem. The 3 of us will be able to your ship. Right. Invitation to rebel to the crew is fault retention. But both have remained wary. God, Captain. This is Seska, one of my engineers, and Tuvok. Oh, Seska! I remember the Kazon, right? The Kazon took over the ship. Was it crewman Suter took it back with the doctor's help? That was a great episode. Okay. Oh, I know he is. I'm glad to have you back, Tuvok. Tuvok required. I must inform you that I was assigned to Voyager. Were you going to deliver us into our waiting hands? Vulcan. Correct. However, I assure you, I promise to board the ship to high standards. Charming, and I see you have Paris with you too. Winston Millicent Commander. Let's focus on bringing Torres and Kim back. We can get back. Go back inside. They've sealed the entrances and are blocking incoming hails. Lieutenant Tuvok, get down to engineering and find a way to bypass. Captain, the ship's remains critical. Repair protocols are imperative. We require resources in the engineer's office to mobilize additional workforces. Core decks and restore Deck 5 functionality first to gain access to the engineering office. To be able to supply power to a room, you need to activate the life support unit of the corresponding deck. Each support consumes energy. Okay. You know, it's quite interesting, right? Like, when you watch the show, you know, it's usually, of course, there's a story to tell, right? Usually a villain, away teams, right? Boarding parties, a lot of action. But there's a lot that goes on to maintain the ship itself. And I didn't realize that if you take this as canon, there is a life support room on each deck to maintain the life support levels. That's interesting, because I never thought about that, right? You would think it's all centrally controlled, but maybe not. I guess not, right? Because in this case, they have a room for each deck. Life support restored in Deck 5, Captain, Engineering Office. Okay. Alright, of course, it's a mess. We'll have to fix before we can even use it. Alright, the engineering. Okay, so repair. 2 cycles, repair in progress. Okay. And gain more deuterium and duranium. Okay. I think I already scanned this debris field, but I wonder if we can scan again. Let's check, let's try it. See what happens. Construction report. Engineering office, life support active. Provide up to 1. Yep. Required to perform repairs. Total cost after activation. Okay. I'm fully operational again. We now have an additional work team to carry out 2 tasks simultaneously. Engineering office. Building or repairing rooms, even clearing rubble, occupies work teams to be able to carry out several tasks at the same time. Additional teams by building or upgrading engineering offices. Yeah, this is... Logically, we should focus on Deck 2 and the mess hall to ensure the crew's food supply maintaining. Yeah, I agree. Morale. Morale bar shows the current morale, the change to morale per cycle, and icons indicating crew needs. Okay. However, it has sustained extensive damage. Emergency rations are currently deployed after repair. Okay. Okay. We should address accommodations. Rooms must be cleared to create rooms for residential sections. The ship is heavily damaged and many parts are destroyed beyond repair. To free up new building space, you will first have to remove the remnants of the old. Select and give the order to clear the debris. Removing debris takes time. Oops. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're here at the debris field. I guess, yes, since we already did something here, we can't do it again. I wish there was a way there was like some sort of icon or something that tells you you've already been there, rather than me figuring it out or trying to remember. Unless there was and I don't see it somewhere, you know. Um, I don't know if I went to this planet. I can't remember. This one, yes, but not this one. Maybe I might have, but I'm gonna go back again. I just realized when you travel, it actually eats up. Yeah, the warp core. Okay, got it. All right. Wow. So this game's gonna be like very micromanagey. Okay. Ooh, I like to look at that star. It's really cool. So I already did these three. So let's go here. Shipwreck. Wonder if we can make out what that ship was. Set a course. Oh, I should have scanned this. Our mess hall is back online, it looks like. Enter the ship. Yeah, wow. Where's Neelix? I guess we'll find him. We'll get to him eventually. Mess hall repairs are complete. We should switch to replicator rations now. It would enhance the crew's well-being. With every cycle crew consumes ration, you can always use emergency rations, which don't require resources but lower morale. Okay, gotcha. So let's switch to are now issued to the crew. Okay. That's good. Alright. So keep exploring. Oh, system? Yeah, okay. Uh-oh. Oh, reservoir, ruined room. Okay. Ruined room removal concluded. Great. Maybe we can finally rebuild some crew quarters. My back is killing me from sleeping in the corridor. It'll do wonders for morale. That's for sure. Building rooms. Select the empty room. Building and bring up this construction menu. If you have enough work teams and resources, you can build the room. Every room needs a corresponding area. So plan. Crew? Yeah, crew quarters. Emergency quarters. 10 crew. Your crew is lifeblood of ship. Rooms require personnel to operate, so keep this in mind. Don't forget to provide necessary accommodations and morale drop faster than you like. Okay. Got a call. Uh-oh, here we go. Captain, the array's jamming signal has been neutralized. We should be able to establish communications. Let's hope they respond. Hail the array. Who's this? Why are you bothering me? Oh, it's you. Why are you back? You don't have what I need. I remember that voice, Captain, the old guy with the banjo. Though he seemed a lot less jellyfishy back on the array. I'm Captain Janeway of the Federation Starship Voyager. We mean you no harm. We just want our people back. Your people are no longer here. They might have what I need. You'll just have to leave them. Appeal to his humanity. It doesn't look human, so I don't know why you would want to appeal to his humanity. Tell us where they are. Try to intimidate him. Give them back. Let Chakotay talk. Optional scan the array for hands. Okay, let's see. So, if we scan, it's 100% success rate. Okay. If you let Chakotay talk, it's a 30% chance of additional 30? Wonder what's giving you the buff. The hero? So 60%, I guess. 60% chance if to intimidate him. 70% chance appeals to humanity. I don't think intimidating them or the caretaker is going to work. I'm going to do Chakotay. Let's see what we can do. We won't do that. We're struggled for far too long to be pushed around. Return our crew or you'll find out. Oh, so he intimidates him. You are so insignificant. I have no time for this. There's just isn't enough time. Time for what? No, you're stealing my time. Don't you understand? I don't have time. Not enough time. We've been cut off, Captain. Commander, your blunt ends were useless. I expected more strategic approach. Methods have kept people alive for years. Maybe a little bluntless isn't exactly okay. Captain, I fail to see how this spirited debate will help us locate our missing crew members. Perhaps a more logical approach. Seems like everybody's getting into our heads. What do you suggest? I observe that they raise some signatories for the plan of the neighboring system. Give the lack of information. Crew investigate this planet. Seems to be most logical next step. It's the only lead we have. Thoughts, Commander? It seems we're stuck with each other for a long time. You know, it does seem like they copied the script. I wonder if they did that. If it's the exact same script. Alright, why don't you take the helm from this one? Let's find our people. The fifth planet in the neighbor system. Maximum warp. Sector map. So you can either travel directly to another system, or you can scan it. Okay. Abandoned vessel. Captain, we found an abandoned vessel. It's powered down but structurally sound with sealed storage compartments. Okay. Alright, so how do you... sector. This one... But of course. Well, that's cool. Oh, we're here. Okay. Ooh, 3 stars in this system, huh? The 5th planet. I wonder, in a system that this many planets and stars, how do you know this is the 5th planet? A 5th planet from what, right? From the center of the 3 stars, or I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe it goes around. Ooh, look at this one. What is that? Oh, it's a cloud. So I guess on the way there, let's scan some of these and search some of these areas. Scan. Okay, we don't know. Set a course. Alright, so minus what? Accommodates 10 crew and cram limit 1 morale per cycle. Requires 2 energy. Okay. Deploy collector probes for a safer, less efficient collection. Let's do this one. I want to be on the safe side, you know. Perfect. Let's go to the next one. Scan first. We don't know. Set a course. Oh, wait. So, what was this? Current amount. 6, max capacity 1,000. What does that mean? Lost due to full storage. Maybe we went over the limit and it gave us a penalty or something. All right, let's go to the next one. Well, first of all, let's see if we can upgrade the stellar cartography, right? He keeps saying that we need to level it up. Where is it? I had a hard time finding it before. Oh, this thing is hard to find, huh? Sorry guys, I just can't find it. Wow. Oh, it's right here. I gotta remember that it's in front of main engineering. Let's go here. Could we upgrade this? Current technology is insufficient. Okay, so we can't yet. Okay, all right. Fair enough. So, oh, system. And we are here. So let's go to this one. To the course. Search for anything valuable. Repair parts of the mining. Repair parts of mines and resources. Well, entering the station. It's an abandoned station. All right. Let's go to this one. Collect. So we check the small debris field. Let's try this one. All right. And let's get to the 5th planet. Captain, reached our destination. Orders. Continue. It certainly doesn't look that damaged, to be honest, from the outside. There we are, Captain. And I might say, what a ride. Russia handles like a dream. Right away. A new lead. Follow the train tickets energy pulses forward, discovers a desert planet with a harsh, unforgiving landscape. Or perhaps help in this place. If I remember correctly, don't we meet Kess here? Or is that in a future episode? Can't remember. What's so special about this ugly old space rock? Do a general scan of planet. Yeah, do a general scan. See what we could. Let's see what we could learn. No ocean, no river, nothing. However, there are settlements. Why would anybody live here? Why is Tom being so judgmental about this planet? Strange but intriguing. Check the energy impulses. Let's do that. A single location of barren piece of this desert. Yep. The interval between each pulse has decreased by 0.47 seconds since we left the array. Getting faster, and he said he's running out of time. Alright. Looks like we're doing another away mission. Ooh, what's this? Is that Neelix? Ship is hailing us on screen. Yeah, it's Neelix. Looks just like him too. A pretty alien with mischievous grin. Looks something on the dock. Yep. Find Mr. Neelix. Never seen your ship like this. Like yours, let me guess. You were whisked away from somewhere else in the galaxy and brought here against your will. Well, 100 times, maybe 50. But the caretaker has been bringing ships here for months. Caretaker? That's what the Ocampa call him. Probably snatched some of your crew up. Actually down the planet. Captain, it's a tricky place, dangerous. You could use a guide. Compensation sounds fair? I thought to be honest. I've had it rough recently. Especially voles with my supplies. The deal. Cool. Recruited. That's cool. You get to meet. I like that. Alright, so let's go down to planet, right? Let's check the ship out again. Let's see if we can build something. Lab, shield generator, sick bay, torpedo bay. Oops. Phaser control. What's this? Workshop, torpedo. I feel like sick base probably. Let's try to repair sick bay here. Could we repair the shield generator too? Alright. So I think I'm out of crew work teams. Alright, so let's leave it like that. What is this? During at max capacity. Okay, cool. Alright, so how do you do it in a mission again? I forget. Focus ship. How do we do ship? Oh, okay. So let's just dilithium. Let's do another. What's this one? Look at this planet. An E planet. Increase shield capacity. Shield generator. Cool. And then sick bay is almost online. Sick bay is online. Let's see. Into ship. Engine crew will be placed in sick automatically. After treatment, they'll go back to work. Increase efficiency. Yep. Look at that. Wow. I got a call. What a delicious meal. A culinary masterpiece. I've never encountered such a tangy but comforting, smooth, yet vibrant concoction. Is that called tomato soup? Something of a culinary wizard myself, you know. My Alfarian hair pasta bowl is widely known for its bold, mouth-watering taste. Please, you are enjoying yourself, but we need assistance now. Yeah. Oh, one Kazon sect of many. They control the Kazon Mistra, right? I think that's what it's called. I think I skipped the dialogue there. They control this part of the quadrant. They're a bit difficult, but with the right approach, can be reasoned with. I thought you said the incompetent had our people. Do have different people. It's just finding them is a bit tricky. Kazon Olga, not Mistrum. Yeah, let's do another a mission. Fly back to Ocampa. How do we do that? How do I do that? System? Oh, I gotta go back to. My bad. I wasn't thinking. We detect a small debris field. Okay, cool. let's go back to Ocampa. You'll have 40 cycles to accomplish this task. Build one new quarter of your choice. Build enough quarters to have all the crew. Not now. We have more pressing matters at hand. Yes, I know 18. Alright, Neelix for sure, but I guess it would be... Let's do Chakotay this time, and let's do Tuvok. Small valley between the dead volcanoes. The sun burns down on them mercilessly. They're as hot and dry, and a sandy wind whips into their eyes. Captain, our chart quarters are malfunctioning, probably because of the energy pulses. How do we get our bearings in this dust bowl? Cool. Yep. All right. Oh, he looks just like Tom Paris here. Wow. The sandstorm is hanging over. We need to find cover. Oh, it's gonna be a problem. Oh, success. Cool. Time certain emerges in the movement, but bear additional risks. Dangerous approaches are marked by the danger level. Okay. Alright. Captain, we've reached the settlement. How should we approach the people here? This is an introduction. In a typical Starfleet manner. No, definitely not weapons at the ready. And they're not going to know what Starfleet is or who Starfleet is. Let's skip that. Let's let Neelix do the talking. Occasional go and usually bolster manner. Approach weapons hand in hand. I told him Jabin, their leader. Son Neelix, his face darkens. In the background, he breathes. It's probably Cass. Very charming as you like led to believe. How shall we appease them, Captain? I'm a little confused at what this means. Does this mean that you have to have 45 a combination? Because that's what? It's 40 51? Yeah, I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna go with this one. Okay. Someone will explain their peaceful intentions. Prove. Yeah. Okay. Things are getting out of hand, Captain. We should retreat. Appease carefully and withdraw. So this is what 38. Get that right. Tactical retreat. Run. Secure the retreat with phaser fire. Alright, looks like we got Kess though. Netflix surprises the rest of the team. Rescued woman. Help. Dearest Keston, I promised I'd save you. I knew you would. You lied and did my crew. This is not how trust is built. He was desperate, Captain, but I understand now. Pain is saving me, as Javin said. So. Yeah, I don't care nothing about their story. I just want to get to business and repair the ship. Alright, so I'm going to get to the transporter. Okay. Computer. Initiate. Oh, the doctor. Let's hit the nature of your medical emergency. Doctor, our chief medical officer is dead. You have to take care of the sick bay for now. And this is Kess. There's no need for concern. I'm capable of treating injury, broken and all minor bruises and there's nothing I can't handle. You are in the most capable hands, young lady. Thank you, doctor. That's very kind of you. I expect you to do your best, doctor. Do my best, Captain. I'm preventive for optimal plan. What else would I do? Not if you excuse me, I have a mission to attend. Alright. So what's this? Repair. Yeah. This is cool. I'm actually gonna cut it there for now. But I like this. I wonder if they're going to you get to play the entire series. Wow. That's gonna be fun. If that's the case, right? But I really do like it. Again, it reminds me of like Fallout Shelter, and you know, the nostalgia's there. It is like very micromanagey, but we'll see. I'm not a big fan of very micromanagey games, but because this is a Star Trek property, I'm gonna stick with it a few gameplay sessions and see what happens. But you know, so far so good. I appreciate you watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.